Alright guys, so I'll apologize right off the bat for the mess on my bench. That and that thumping sound that you hear in the background, that's my little dog's tail. That's how I know when she's walked in the room. Her tail is banging against the wall or a toolbox or a plastic storage bin. Yes, she's made her announcement. That being said, quick go over what I'm working on here. What I'm not working on would be a quicker. So here we have the Ming Merkaba. Not my favorite Ming kit. Although I've only built two Ming kits. Right now the D9 dozer is, yeah, far superior in my opinion to this kit. Now that's just my opinion. Fit better, looks better. Detail, its details right up there with this, no problem. Just didn't like the way the turret went together. Okay, I'm not really going to do reviews. There's plenty of them out there, by far better builders than I. This paint scheme is different, well, because there's no shortage of what the Ming tank really looks like in the real world. So Google it, you'll know, because this ain't it. I wanted something different, so it got a camo scheme, and I like it, to be quite honest. I'm working on this ridiculously large German cannon, and I'm hoping for a kind of a clay hillside for it to sit on, or a mountainside, tucked away behind some pine trees to rain terror down on the people down below. And I think that this gun would certainly be capable of ruining your day. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. They are all pretty much in the same stage of weathering. They've got just a little weathering done. This cannon has a little more than the others, with clear coats on them, waiting for more steps, more streaks, more grime, more stuff. And this next one, the Russian T90, this is the Zvezda kit. And I'm not one to talk about what's correct and what's not, because to be honest, I'm not, that much of a tank aficionado. I'm sure that this is certainly a good, very good, probably top 2, top 3 representation of what the Russian T90 is. It's up there. So unless you're going for an exact replica, or maybe a museum quality piece, this might not be what you're looking for. Fit was great on it. The turret, ay caramba. I still look at that turret and say that is 15 to 20 square feet of the most dangerous place on earth for a human to be. Chances are half the people that operate this vehicle die tripping and falling over something on top of that turret. They trip and they impale themselves on this antenna / probably infrared / I don't know. It's probably even got a Swiss Army knife in it. There's more shit to trip on and kill yourself on top of this tank than, yeah. But anyway, it makes it interesting to weather it. Let's put it that way, because there's, detail everywhere. The other nice thing about this kit, and if it's still on sale come payday, which I doubt because it said that stock was low on it, this particular kit is on sale at Dragon USA for $23.89, and I haven't seen it any cheaper than that. I'm sure of that. And it's worth that amount of money every day and twice on Sunday. Whether you want to argue that a main kit is better, or a trumpeter, or an academy kit. That's all fine and dandy, but to not have this kit in your stash for 23 bucks, you're shafting yourself. So enjoy it. That's all I'm gonna say. Nice kit. I'm also building. What am I not building here, guys? I'm working on figures again. Haven't done many. And we're going to come back to these in a second, because there's kind of something new for me anyway that I want to share. I picked up this kit. This is the Hobby Boss Panzer IV. Looks good. It's one of those that you build everything. The hull is not one piece. The turret is not one piece. It's kind of a build it all. I got this particular kit because, as you can see, that it kind of hints towards the fact that the suspension is posable. So, and I'm hoping that it is, because just by a quick glance at the instructions, the running gear, it goes together differently than any other that I've seen. So, yes. If it's not posable, well, then it's just going to take a little modification to make it posable, but I don't think that modification will be necessary. I'll be starting this kit, and this kit is to go with these figures. These particular figures are the Master Box Cold Wind set, and they look awesome, to be quite honest. At least on the box they do. The front of the box shows him in a green outfit. On the back, it shows him in a gray outfit. So I went with the German green. Next up, unrelated to model building. Got this as a gift, guys. RC Apprentice, and what's cool about this is it has what they call safe technology. And it's got all kinds of gyros and stuff like that in it. So I've had an opportunity to fly one, not this one, but the club that I'm part of. This is the trainer aircraft. And say you're out on a windy day, the gyros and everything correct for that. So instead of battling the wind and everything to fly in a straight line, it kind of does it all by itself. So. And I'm not sure the safe technology, I'm not sure if it has a return button that you push and it basically returns to its starting position. I don't know that for sure. But it does have a one button autocorrect. So if you were spiraling in towards the ground and push the button, it will level itself out and begin to climb all on its own. Not to mention it comes with everything. And it's a pretty nice gift, guys. I highly suggest, if you're going to get into RC planes and don't, care for the thought of crashing, this is a pretty good starting point, I think. It flies, even with the safe technology turned off, it flies really well. Okay, so that's enough about that. And by the way, this kit does have, when I said everything, you don't need anything. When you buy this particular box right here, it has the batteries, it has the chargers, it has, you get this, give yourself a few hours to charge a battery and you'll be up and flying, which is kind of cool. Not many, I don't know of any that come with the batteries, the chargers, everything. So it's a nice getup. The next, ay caramba, I don't see that here. The other build's just going to have to wait. I bought the 1/700 scale trumpeter Abraham Lincoln, and it's a pretty sweet kit. I'm working on that now. My first ship, so there will be an update for that. Let's put it that way. But so far it's a sweet looking aircraft carrier. And I also bought the Carl with transport. So I think I'm going to go for the gray version in the background. Haven't decided if I'll have it in transport mode or firing mode, with the transport just kind of parked out in the back. It's a mountain of styrene in 1/35. There's how thick the box is. So, yeah. That's it, guys. I think I'm just going to wrap it up there. I've wasted enough of your time already. And, yeah. Oh, no, I'm not going to wrap it up. I haven't wasted enough of your time. I'm completely forgetting the one item that I kind of wanted to share while messing around with these figures. Let me grab the box here, guys. Let me grab the box. So, this is the Cold Wind kit. I forget who I saw build it. I think Panzermeister. If it's not you, apologies to the one who it was. And I thought, man, it's a pretty sharp looking kit. For Cold Wind, you know what? When you look at those figures, it in fact looks like they're freezing their arse off. So, yeah. And it's, the detail is nice and crisp. I like it. Got to building it and I noticed that these helmets, these two particular helmets, are in fact smooth in the kit instead of this white cloth cover that you see. And well, I wanted to create that effect and was unsure how. And how I did it may not be a secret to you, but it was to me. I've never seen anybody do it before. And it may not even work, but I will happily share where I'm at with it. So if you want to try it yourself, you can, because I think there's going to be a lot of applications for it. So I'm not taking credit for coming up with a new idea, although it was new to me. So it was really exciting to try this. And it's like, hey man, this is working. I like this effect. So I want to try it on something else. So I did. So I took this Aleene's, is that how it's pronounced? I'm sure Elmer's glue would work just fine as well, and diluted it in water. And there may be another way to get this effect. I don't know. This is how I did it. I took, I don't see where it's at. Kleenex. Just plain old out of the tissue box Kleenex. And it was, come to find out, it is 2-ply. So I separated it. That's why this one here is actually like so thin you can see through it. And I diluted the glue with the agua. Let me get this. It should get really up and close to it, I think. Nothing else in the back. Focus, you rat bastard. Son of a bitch. You mother... There we go. Now we got some focus. So, and I'm going to try another. I'm trying to get the other side because there's actually folds in what looks like the fabric here. And around the edge. And then the strap, there's just a thinly cut piece of Tamiya tape. And I need to start weathering it a little more. Right now it's just got some watered down white and gray. And I really like that effect, to be quite honest with you. Maybe that can be duplicated with the Tamiya glue and dabbing it on. Maybe that would create that effect as well. I don't know. I don't think you'd get the stringiness around the edges of the so-called fabric. So I'm going to try it again. And what's nice is with the glue thinned out enough, you can actually move the tissue around and create wrinkles in it. So, that being said, here is what I tried next, because I saw some decent possibilities for, I don't know, rat rods, zombies, maybe even new cars, I don't know. This is the same process with the brush, kind of pushing it around to give it that old Naugahyde Chevrolet sitting in the desert, cracked, just shredded kind of seat. And it hasn't been sealed. God, you can hear the dog's tail. She is something else, man. She is something else. I freaking love this little dog to bits. Okay, don't I, baby girl? Huh. Daddy's puppy, right? You are such a lover, bud. What do you want? I got nothing to eat for you. No, I don't. No, I don't. You better quit it. You better quit licking me. Hey, mister. Mister. Anyway, that's her 15 minutes of fame. Yeah. So if, to those of you that are out there that know this already and are like, this is nothing new, apologies. To me, I hadn't seen it anywhere before. It's totally new to me. And I'm like, pretty jazzed because I'm thinking that there's many possibilities for this. It's like, for instance, the Merkava has the gun barrel is ridiculous with seams, and it would be much easier, say, to just take that and wrap it with tissue like this and leave it kind of sagging between the straps and make it look like it's just kind of, wrapped in a camouflage type of netting or material. Yeah, because it beats sanding, all that. I just, sorry. But anyway, I just thought I would share this with you. See if we can really get some detail here. And it's it was done last night, and it's pretty tough to the touch here. I'm thinking if you seal that up, you can paint it, weather the hell out of it, make that look like cracks in the Naugahyde, or like I said, you can totally shape it with the brush while it's wet. So those cracks could easily be going vertical or non-existent if you just get it wet enough and brush it out. And if it happens to get a little tear in it, there's a couple of pieces overlapped. I imagine there are plenty of applications for this that I'm not even beginning to scratch the surface of, and you may see it and have a holy cow, cowabunga moment, and I hope you do, and I hope it works, and I hope you share your work with everybody else, and so I don't mind sharing what I've learned, because I don't care if you're a better modeler than I am. I hope you are. So alright guys, so it's Sunday. Happy church day to you, and as always I'll wrap it up with I am wishing upon you health and happiness, because health foremost is more important than any damn thing, and I hope that you have an abundance of it. That's it. Keep modeling, have fun, comment or don't, it's all good, and rock on, brothers. See ya. Bye.